It appears we're going to be huffing that Zaza. What's up, guys? Nigga with a pencil here. Fun fact, everyone to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. Another fun fact, here we are to do a breakdown / live action review to chapter 1182 of One Piece, which is known as Zaza, aka Zaza is the Japanese onomatopoeia for heavy rainfall. As you can tell, I did not read that. I thought, you know, maybe Emu and Loki were gonna sit down and have a little session. And if you may be wondering, a session of what, Pencil Man? If you don't know, you don't know. But regardless, I'm excited. We've been on a little bit of a break, and I still haven't read the manga. And you may be like, so you're gonna keep LARPing? And you're watching the video. You know what I'm here to do. But let's not waste more time. Let's hop right into chapter 100. I keep saying 100 because I'm so used to chapters being 100. Chapter 1182, Zaza. Let's see. Cover request by Toshika Zu. Isho savoring a carefully prepared bowl of udon made by a fox and a tanuki. I did not know Fujitora's name was Isho. But, okay. Very nice little cover page, but let's hop right into it. Oh, that's right. See, I probably should have reread last chapter too. I forgot Loki went big old dragon mode, and then Emu just was like, I mean, that's something nice, but you ain't Joy Boy though. Which is, you know what? You know how crazy that is though? You're beasting on somebody, you're giving it your all, and then like, I mean, like, what's going on, but Joy Boy hit me hard. Like, that's like, I mean, I get it. I mean, this is big move. So of course they're only comparing them to the best of the best, but at the same time, it's like, no credit. Like Moo actually took damage for the first time, seemingly, and they're like, but Joy Boy was better though. That's crazy. What's it? Emu was hit by Loki's Storheim, but ... question mark exclamation point. Oh wow, Loki. You're already tired, brother. It's been 2 seconds. To be fair though, he was literally getting the taste beat out of him. Let's see. I still feel his presence. Well, yeah, no doubt. You weren't going to one-shot him. Let's see. I'm too big to teep trap. Wow. Actually, you know, that makes sense, though. Right? Like, y'all ever... We see it all the time with, like, us and flies. Or any flying insect. Obviously, they have extra reasons why they're able to dodge it so well. But, yeah, it really is the size difference. So, sure, you are literally hundreds, if not thousands, if not possibly millions times the size of something that is bothering you. Doesn't mean you're going to be able to track it very easily. So I like that. I like that realism aspect to it. And I love how gargantuan, what's his name is. I want to keep calling him Ratatasker. I know that's not his name. Let's see. ... Nidhogg. To think thou and I would meet again in this world. Traitor. Traitor to who? Traitor to who? Moo. I don't got too much context for you, big dog. Not too much. Especially because I haven't read the manga. But, like, if there's anyone in the general vicinity who I would deem a traitor, it'd probably be you. I mean, like, maybe you always look like this, but something tells me this ain't an all-natural look for you, brother. Something tells me that. Let's see. Traitor. Oh. Ragnar, that's it. I keep forgetting his name is Ragnar. A play on Ragnarok, I'm presuming. I do not know exactly. But let's see. Wait, who is huffing and puffing? I mean, actually, maybe Moo actually is. To be fair, though, they did immediately come here and were literally already bleeding. So they're dying. They're not supposed to be here. Even crazy that they're moving really casually right now, too, now I think about it. Let's see. Snow. Of course. Lightning bolt. Wait, hold on. Lightning is born from colliding ice. Together, thine synergy is exceptional. Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works. Lightning is born by colliding ice. Like, not necessarily. I know it's like high intensity pressure systems, like a whole bunch of energy build up in the cloud, and then something from the ground. Like it's a cloud to ground connection. I haven't studied physics. It's so. Oh man, I'm so old. Let's see. Ragnar. Wait, no. I'm giving him too much rasp in his voice. I want Moo to sound smoother. Let's see. Ragnar, thou art as I remember thee, waiting all this time for a new master. How nostalgic. Interesting. So yeah, Ragnar really is that old. Ragnar the Hammer. Wait, no. Ragnar the Hammer. Mythical squirrel fruit model Ratatasker. So it is, okay. So I have a reason to call it Ratatasker. But, so yeah, it is a living weapon. So it's funny enough. So we did have that concept introduced to us, I think, literally in Elbaf, right? I think I want to say it was in Elbaf. The idea of, like, a weapon consuming a D fruit, and by proxy gaining the properties of that D fruit. I still don't know exactly how that works. Like, how do you feed a weapon a D fruit? Because, like, the reason I say this, presumably Ragnar was just a hammer. So did, like, the original wielder of Nidhogg just paste away the hammer into it? Like, how does the Cerberus sword of Brain, what's his name? Shanks' brother. Shamrock. Yeah, like, you can feel the alarm, can't you? But regardless, how did that work? How did you feed a weapon a deeper? Like, I'm assuming it probably has something to do with just, like, literally hitting it enough, right? Like, maybe the juices of the fruit literally, like, merge with the metal of the weapon. Because otherwise, I don't get it. It is very interesting that weapons can become, like, pseudo-sentient. Or not even pseudo-sentient. Ragnar is just sentient. It explicitly defends the Nidhogg fruit, and then waits and shows Loki. So, like, it is legit. And it also does explain, with Ragnar being around this long, it does explain why it was so averse to Harold getting it, right? It was like, you're a rat, and I'm literally a squirrel. It's so crazy to think about it, because this is like a simultaneously less evolved yet more evolved version of what Chopper did, except Chopper was at least a living creature before he ate the human fruit. But Ragnar was legit just a hammer. It's very interesting to think about. Was it? Ooh, these okay, flex just a little bit, Oda-kun. Just a little, not too much. Don't need to swing it around. Was it? Sweet! Still, though, Ragnar is gargantuan. I swear he changed his size, but, like, there's no way he's actually this big. Like, remember how large Loki is? Let's see. I'm trying to read it, but it's too small. Let me see. Okay, let's do this. Ooh. Ragna 5 arrows. That's way more than 5. That's a cool combination. You merging their two attacks together like that. Or at least I think that's what they're doing. Yeah. Ragnar is sending out frost, and then Loki is firing through the frost. Smart. All right, cool way to. And then that would be a cool thing if you could, like, actively team up with your weapon. To be fair, that is a thing in some series where you do actively, like, wombo combo with it. But it's nice to see that Loki and Ragnar can use that too. And let's see how effective it is against Mu, though. Let's see. I'll give him my best shot. Very unlikely to be able to pronounce this properly. Tzitmil Nova Eclipse. You see, I'll admit, that attack name sounds really, really cool, but it's still the same little Maki balls. Let's see. That just didn't even sound right to say. Like that is what they are, but, like, that didn't sound right. Let's see. Nova Eclipse. Furugana is just Tzitmil, an Aztec goddess. Kainu. What is an eclipse? Explosion. Okay. Interesting. So, makes sense, though, that Mu is being associated a bunch with, like, deities and stuff like that. Considering, like, obviously, they have very obvious D symbology and appearance behind them, but they do view themselves as, like, an eternal king. A god, if you will. So them naming their attacks after gods, yeah, it seems legit. Ooh, did it actually do damage to Loki, though? Did it actually clip his wing? Let's see. Regardless, doesn't look like it did really anything to Mu. It seems like they basically avoid the entire attack, but Loki may have gotten clipped. Let's see. Shoddy fire burning on the dance floor. But let's see. I completely forgot that Bonnie was here. I genuinely, man, I need to stop LARPing, bro. I need to read the manga. Bro. I completely forgot Bonnie was here. Let's see. Scary. Bonnie, get back here. It's not like I'm going out there to fight. Not against that guy, anyway. Yeah, hey. At least you got some common sense. To be fair, though, you did fight the elders. You weren't going to win, but you did do that. But, yeah, Mu, elders, two very, very different levels of power. I cannot blame her. Let's see. Darn right. It's my job to look after you now. I already forget this Vegapunk's name. Lilith. There we go. But let's see. And I won't let that happen. Still, I wonder. Who is he? That is, you know what though? That is really a testament to how well Mu has remained hidden, right? Like, the only person to presumably maybe catch a glimpse of Mu's true form that isn't obviously working directly under them was Zebek. And Zebek didn't tell anybody anything. Like, I mean, I get it, you know, big bad evil pirate man. As much as Zebek is loved, yeah, you know, of course. In fact, he's a big bad evil selfish pirate. Yeah, of course he wasn't going to tell anybody anything. But like, crazy to think, genuinely absurd to think that a remnant of the smartest being, presumably to ever live, has no idea what they look like and like can't recognize them at all. They had no data on Mu. Let's see. He clearly outranks all the Knights of God here, but he's not one of the 5 elders. And that's also true. Like, they knew all the 5 elders. Let's see. I suppose it's only natural for a vast 8-century-old organization. It's crazy. You know, I know, obviously, centuries are a very, very long time. Very few humans even live over a century. But wild to think that the One Piece world, as we know it, is only 8 centuries old. Right? And to be fair, that's the world government. There were obviously, like, cultures and organizations and stuff like that well before that. In fact, that's presumably like a whole big thing in the Void Century and stuff like in all of Mu's history. But still, why do it's only 8 centuries old? Let's see. Then 8-century-old organization to have spawned some dark shadows given its history of power struggles. If that's the case, well, as a Vegapunk Lilith, I feel like you should know that it's not just some dark shadows. It's like almost all dark shadows. Like, sure, there are some good reads, but you know the phrase, one bad apple spoils the bunch? It's way more than one bad apple. I gotta, like, inverse it. One good apple doesn't save the bunch. I'm sorry, Kobe. I'm sorry, Kobe. You don't really save it. And Kobe's done some stuff, too. I'm like, what? What's it? Wait, Sanji, your injuries are... Okay, wait, Sanji? Get back up! Where's Zoro at? where Moss head at? You know what I'm saying? I'll see Zoro. I'll see Zoro getting up after getting tail dipped. That I'm just saying. I just don't see it. I don't see Zoro. I don't see somebody see Big Sanj, Big G, Big Sanj, Big G. Let's see. I can't back down, Bonnie-chan. Oh, this is what's his name? I'm not looking at I'm gonna keep low. I'm gonna LARP as strong as I can. Don't worry. I'm gonna read the manga one day. One day. I have been saying this for 5 years. Have faith. Let's see. Sanji, I guess I don't have to deal with you after all. I gotta admit, it's crazier even breathing after that. I mean, like, Sanji ain't exactly a full human. Let's see. Oh, so this is a flashback to something that happened recently, alright? Where are you going? I'm gonna go see through the mission I came here for. Can't you tell? My power's overflowing now. One of them's gonna die. And you like, whoa, where'd that come from, Pencil? There's gotta be some drawback to this. And I'm assuming, like, the longer Mu stays here, presumably the worse it is for them. But as a byproduct of the longer them staying here, the worse it is for them, I'm gonna hazard a guess that someone, it may be Loki, it's probably gonna be Luffy though, is gonna do enough damage to Mu, where Mu essentially needs to call in the power they've lent, right? Like, for anyone who's reading Ultimate Exorcist Kyoshi, I know, weird overlap. I read it all the time now, but I haven't really talked about it much on the channel. But essentially, there's a character in that narrative who has that same callback power, and like it slaughters its victims. And sure, the immortality and the raw power all sounds nice, but something tells me it's gonna cost you. Let's see. Toodles. I can't take you seriously, man. Let's see. Ugh! Oh darn, he even hit Sanji again. Oh, Sanji, watch your tone, brother. Let's see. That fiend hasn't given up on kidnapping the children yet. Very true. I don't know how he's gonna carry him. I ain't got no boat. Let's see. Sanji! We can't let everyone else hold on. We can't let everyone's efforts be in vain. Usopp and Luffy admire this country. It's my personal duty to protect Elbaf. You don't admire the country? I mean, like, yeah. Interesting. Luffy makes sense. Captain, organization, everything. Usopp? Who's that? He's what you're going to... Okay. I mean, do what you do, Sanji. Huh? It's the land of giant... You know what, though? I'd slander him, I want a tall woman. I'm talking tall, like, and to be fair, it's not impossible. I've run into women that are taller than me. I'm related to some, but that doesn't count. But what I mean is, like, tall women do exist. I am 6'2". It's not common. So I can't knock Sanji for being like, we got tall baddies here. I must protect them at all costs. My brother just another me. What can I say? But they're both just judging him silently. Hey, motivation though. I'll elaborate. Luffy, you gonna actually? Oh wait, no. Weird. I thought I was thinking of a different thing. Well, actually, no. I think this is the same place that Luffy and Loki were at. Let's see. Owl Library. I'm assuming this is Saul speaking. To think that this back door led to an underground passage. This hidden room is unbelievable. You saved the books from the fire and brought them here, Biblo? I want. My brain went, Bilbo Baggins? No. Biblo, can you talk? ... Thank you. I thought they'd all been reduced to ashes. Yeah, I'm grateful too, but I'm starting to see you're more of a mystery than I first reckoned, Biblo. Presumably a fruit user. I mean, like, to be fair though, it could also just be like Chopper, an animal who ate a fruit. And to be fair, is Chopper immortal? I don't think so. Like, is he gonna, like, he ate the human fruit. Does he now have a human lifespan? Like, human lifespans are longer than reindeer lifespans, but like, how long is Chopper going to live? How old is Chopper now? I'm not looking any of this up. Let's see. Biblo. Oh, we're getting a lot in this chapter. A lot of cuts though. Let's see. Near Western Village. Sea Cloud. Oh, they got another boat. Let's see. Tree Canopy, Western Village, Rainbow Fort entrance. Heave ho! Woo! Where did you even get that boat from? Let's see. Okay, hello there. Summer's here. No, wait. That makes Super Summers. You know, I know if I were to operate into this manga, he'd whoop me. I'd run his fade anyway. I'd have to do for the culture. Gosh darn it. Let's see. I found a suitable giant ship. Ah, okay, so he just robbed a giant ship. Let's see. Get the brats over here in the next 5 minutes. Well, if you're Super Summers, go grab them yourself. Huh? If you like that for real, twin. Let's see. Western Village. Yeah, we're getting a lot of perspective. Well, to be fair though, there was a week break. Presumably Oda's like, hey, just to give you an update on where everything is. Let's see. Western Village Tavern. Look at the forest. It's a war zone out there. It was a clean cut. Wait, let me not do Chopper like this. Hold on. Hi, I'm Chopper. I'm doing this. I don't love myself. Let's see. It was a clean cut, so this treatment should reattach your fingers, but it'll take a couple months to heal completely. That's crazy. I mean, to be fair though, I think that is a thing. Like, I know if you like get your arm bitten off by a shark, like a point you need to do is like go get the shark, rip its mouth open, get the arm out, and then like reattach it. Because the human, we aren't like superhumans. We don't have like regen factors, but we do have healing factors. Very impressive healing factors, as long as your body's mostly intact. Like, to think that like I could get a massive gash in my arm and give it multiple months, possibly years, it'll close up, and then usually it'll actually be stronger than it was before, but it'll also be very discolored. Let's see. Thank you, Chopper. I feel so useless though. I'm supposed to be treating everyone myself. I mean, you did literally lose your fingers. You got 3 more though. You never. To be fair though, even like, if I like, could I even draw with the? It would be awful. It'd be awful if I had to try to do anything artistic wise. Let's talk medically. Let's see. It can't be helped. Don't beat yourself up about it. Especially since you already got your fingers cut off. They already beat you up yourself for you. Let's see. Thank you, Dr. Chopper. You saved our moms. You saved the. That's his mother. You saved the giant baddies, Chopper. Good work. Let's see. It's just first aid. Once we're out of this mess, I'll treat them properly. Reattaching her fingers wasn't proper treatment. What are you talking about? Let's see. Oh, good. Curtiso, is this a dream? My top idol's fingers were severed. I humbly offer my fingers if you need a donor. I don't think that's how that works. Can you? I mean, to be fair, you can offer organs. Fingers though? I don't know. I think the difference between it, like, your body would reject it. Like, even like blood. Like, I know blood donations are a thing, and blood infusions, but like, even still, your body is weird. Even with like the universal donor types. Let's see. I'm good. How cold! And yet even your spite is something to be grateful for in these trying times. Me too, Gerd. Me too. Oh, Arden, you good, man? Jeez, yeah, you did get blasted. But never be this down bad. I don't care how fine they are. Could be she, could be he, could be they, could be whatever they want to be. Don't be this down bad. Don't. Have self-respect. At least a little bit. At least a little bit. I get it. I've been down bad before. I will be down bad again. Don't be this down bad. Let's see. I have to give it to you, though. Risking your life to save your brother, Bjorn. I have found a new respect for you. Oh, wait, your brother, Bjorn. I found a new respect for you, Rhoda. Aw, that's the most he's ever gonna get. Don't get too excited. I guess it's another giant. Oh, yeah, no, this may still be her. Let's see. Don't get too excited, Rhoda. You're making your wounds gush. I'm high on good Tasso. Have self-respect. Let's see. And I was just starting to look up to you. I mean, like, no, yeah, it is the worst. It is the worst. Especially when you're trying to respect somebody, but they keep giving you reasons to disrespect them. It happens way more often than you think. Let's see. Western village near the port. Zoro's group. I thought Zoro was with Harden's group. What happened? Let's see. Oh, okay. So Zoro's fine. He is up. Okay. So he did fine. Let's see. Sorry about that, Goldberg. Take too long without Giant's longest strides. Makes sense. It's okay. I'm the only member of the new Giant Pirates who hasn't suffered any major wounds in this battle. Besides, this is a criticism for Elbath. Crisis for Elbath. We're lucky to even have you fighting alongside us. I mean, that is true. That's true. They'd be extra fried without the tryouts right now. Let's see. Don't sweat it. Our captain's motto is basically, my friend's country is my country. I should just do the Vegeta voice, because it's Christopher Sabat. I can't, though. For some reason, Vegeta and Piccolo always elude me. Let's see. My friend's country is my country. No wonder Hanjin pledged himself to him. Yeah. Also, didn't help that Luffy beat the taste out of his mouth. Let's see. But what's with those black flames? They turn into steel bullets and explosives. And those knights we beat up seem to have powered up. If we don't wrap this up soon, it's gonna get real ugly. Interesting. So they transmute. Alright. So they do appear as black flames. They start off as black flames, but they morph into something else. Interesting. Neat little detail. Alright, good to know, though. Good to know. So technically, he got tail diffed, but Horin got essentially buckshotted. Like, sorry, there's still less of an excuse for you, buddy. But, yeah, that makes more sense. Interesting, though, that it turns from flames into metal. I mean, like, to be fair, if I'm trying to make a link to this, the blood of the gods in Greek mythology, and I believe Roman mythology as well, ichor, is typically described as golden, right? It's not ever, like, stated to be a liquid metal. The gods are not automatons, which are also a thing typically in myth. But they bleed gold. And we don't know, they say he turned into steel bullets and explosives. So it would be interesting if Imu, a false god, when they produce Maki, possibly their life energy equivalent to Haki, even though we've seen they do have conquerors. So like, they have generic Haki, or like not generic Haki, but they have Haki that we know of, but this Maki could be another form of Haki, or like their own unique power system on top of Haki. It's interesting that what could be their blood, their life force, turns into steel, not gold, because they are a false god, a fake divinity. Interesting. Let's see. To be fair, they aren't literally firing their blood, I don't think. They are firing their energy, but still, life force, blood, close enough. Let's see. Western Village, port. Summers! I've got the job done. I've gone and done it now. I summoned something insane. That's his name, Killingham. There we go. Killingham, don't tell me. I'm afraid so. I just summoned what I'm scared of. I just got carried away. What'd you summon? Let's see. You stupid idiot! That thing is terrifying for all of us. Tell me you can control it. Oh, okay. Okay, so they summoned another dream demon. All right. Well, it's a dream demon, so probably. Well, what's done is done. Just hurry it up. We're running out of time. And where's Gunko? Still in the ice, I think? Presumably still getting amped by whatever Moo did to them. We saw that, but let's see. I saw her on the way here. She looked dead. What? Well, whatever. The great emu's body isn't meant to be out here in this world. That's a fact. But now,
Our key combat forces, and the forces that must be erased are all right here. We must not disappoint the Great One. We must live up to expectations, Killingham.
So, but I wonder why. I wonder why their body can't exist in the real world. Or at least not consistently. Obviously, they are existing right now. But that's a very interesting limitation. I mean, presumably it has something to do with the immortality, right? Like, to gain something, one must sacrifice something. Now, I mean, like, I'm not saying One Piece operates on Full Metal Alchemist rules, but also I'm not saying it doesn't do that. So, I wouldn't be surprised if that is some truly law of equivalent exchange type beat, where for Mu to gain immortality, they had to sacrifice a whole bunch, and they literally weren't allowed to live on the lower world. It does make me especially wonder, though, what is the difference between, like, what is the environmental and, like, physiological differences, or ecological differences, that's better because it's an environment, ecological differences between the realm that Imu usually resides in, the higher realm, and this one. Like, is it the air? I'm guessing that's the thing that he's most likely interacting with the most. Let's see. Of course! You're gonna be Fodderized killing him. Let's see. Western Village.
It's raining cats and dogs all of a sudden. What's going on? The water's gonna flood the inside. Don't let the injured get wet.
Yeah, that's bad. You don't want rainwater in wounds. Let's see.
Go! Capture those brats!
Oh? Big water? Big agua? Big water?
Wah! Colin! Ilva! Whoa! Help!
But that's not Colin's voice. Colin? His name is Colin? That was Colin. Let's see.
Ah! Help! There's something outside!
Funnily enough, this reminds me of when Luffy grabbed Kizaru. Let's see.
For those of us born above the clouds, the idea of water falling from the sky is terrifying. We've always heard stories, not only about the D-Clan and Nika, but as the monster known as the
Oh, more Skypiea foreshadowing. Or not foreshadowing, payoff, alright?
But the monster known as the Rain God, the one who pelts the lower realm with water from overhead.
Interesting, though. So it doesn't rain in the Celestial Realm. Intriguing. Let's see. Oh! Too far! Alright, let's see what this is. Rain God. I kind of forgot about the title being Zaza. Rain God Zaza. Alright, hold on. Let me see.
It appears with the rhythm of the rain dance. Whoa, Zaza! Now that's frightening. Help us!
Most scary... Wait, what? What I find most scary. Rain God Zaza, Dream Demon. And this isn't even the real Zaza. Very interesting, though. They look familiar. Is that supposed to be what Neptune's supposed to look like? Or no, Neptune is a great weapon. I need to stop lottery. Let's see.
I'm bringing them over now. Get ready, Summers. We can set sail whenever.
Hold on, let me see. Was this tiny text say?
Not good. There's commotion in the village.
Huh? Should we go back?
No. It'll be fine. Huh? Hey! Don't
I mean, to be fair, it's not actually the literal rain god. Is Sanji's gonna fight the rain god? Fire versus water? Okay, let's see the schmicks then. The race to save Elbaf.
Right back at you.
Alright. You know what? I really like this chapter. A real WWW chapter. It did give us a good update and perspective on where everything is, where everyone stands. Obviously, a big omission in this chapter is technically no Luffy appearance. He doesn't even make like a cameo in this chapter. He's just not a part of it. But we got so many different perspectives. We got Loki versus Mu still continuing on. They're engaging in a battle of firepower. We got perspective of Bonnie and Lilith and Sanji's next main objective. We get to see where Saul and Nico Robin are. Also, we're building on the nature of Biblo and their ability to save and recognize all these books. And obviously their ability to talk. Like they're gonna start communicating soon, presumably. We do get updates on the situation with the kids and where everyone is being maintained and protected, and Chopper doing a good job being a doctor. I forget where Gabon is. I need to read Elbaf. I can't even say reread. Gambler always says at the end of his review he's got to reread Elbaf on Tax Soul. Never happens. But I need to read One Piece to actually know what the heck is up with Gabon because I've forgotten. But regardless, we get to see Zoro figuring out more and more about the Maki and how those interactions go. And we get to see Summers and Killingham go as crazy as they can and get a little bit more lore about the Holy Land and very specifically what they fear. So overall, a W chapter. So if you made all the way through this video, please do me a favor and leave getting moist? Question mark? Getting moist in the comment section down below. Well, then, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that lead to notifications so you don't miss out on any videos that come on the channel. Also, we have a page down below. You support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. Also, now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks include the live reactions, where this series I have to review, ad reactions of all my videos, early ad reactions to all my videos, early ad reactions not just all my videos on the main channel, but all my videos on the second channel that got a reaction. Link in the description down below and in the card in the upper right hand corner. On top of that, I do a link to my Ko-Fi down below, or to 5 minutes to a short video, 200 videos, long video, or any of these at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. And now I want to thank you so much for watching once again, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Back on the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Eternal Flame, Redwolf 4765, Astro, Glacier XZ, Zara, J2MA, Buddha Uda, Yuki Ally, Grim, Ollie, Corey Watson, Damon Brown, Tim Thomas, Kaving, RXN, Dead Meme, Kian Stewart, Edwin Igbinoba, Straw, Antavius Mitchell, Super Flame Zero, Weary Exile, Alex Kenny, Todd, The Practical One, Landon Clapwick, Heath Nelson, CAET, Plant Crone, Brandon Payne, Black Sage, Multi-Batman Superman, Zalims, Joe Bean, Sleepin' John, The Young Family Pastel Pandora, Mo City King DKG, Akulare Babatunde, Union I, Athenzi Shear, Sino King, CCC, Enzo, Kitty Liddy, Axis XC, Praise the Sun, Magic, Andreen Bonnet, Scion, John Malcolm, Black Doctor Strange, Donovan McIntosh, at JDog2656, Aswin Hedi Pasetia, Sheesh King, and Yo Extras. Then I'd even thank you to our line art tier patrons: Dread Zoen, Kevin Encarnacion, Lucas Stace, Midnight Lord 21, and Sean. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our ink tier member, Shrimpo the Fourth Shrimp 06. And I'd like to give a thank you to our digital art tier member, Jay Warrior. Then I'd like to give a thank you to our colored art tier patrons, Walking Munoz and Walking Munoz.